As Israel continues to pound the besieged Gaza enclave, its military claims eliminating nearly half of Hamas's military wing commanders, approximately 14,000 fighters. The IDF says that these commanders have either been killed or captured. The military says among those killed are key brigade commanders as well as the battalion and company commanders. It claims destroying thousands of militant targets. The list of casualties released by the Israeli army includes Marwan Issa, the deputy commander of Hamas's Ad-Din al-Qassam armed wing. But it does not mention Mohammad Daif, the chief of al-Qassam brigade, who was the target of the massive Israeli airstrike on a designated safe zone recently. At least 90 displaced civilians sheltering there in the makeshift tents were killed. Hamas hasn't confirmed the number of its fighters who died in the war, but has rejected IDF's claims. Israeli estimates suggest that its forces took out 6 militants at the rank of brigade commanders, over 20 militants at the rank of battalion commanders, and about 150 militants at the rank of company commanders. IDF's chief of the general staff, Herzi Halevi, emphasized that his soldiers are committed to dismantling Hamas and its operatives. In a post on social media X, Halevi said, and I quote here, "We are determined to continue and pursue senior Hamas officials, those who planned and carried out the October 7 massacre and dedicated their lives to the murder of innocent civilians." Israeli forces have targeted approximately 37,000 sites from the air in the Palestinian enclave since the start of the military operation. This includes more than 25,000 Hamas infrastructures and rocket launch sites. As Israel marks 10-year anniversary of the 2014 Israel-Gaza conflict amid the ongoing war, Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu delivered a speech in Jerusalem where he was heckled by the public. Netanyahu said that Hamas was, quote-unquote, under increasing pressure because of Israel's military operation. But he was interrupted by a man in the crowd who shouted, and I quote here, "You are endangering hostages."
החמאס בלחץ, ובלחץ גובר כי אנחנו פוגעים בו. מסכלים את מפקדיו הבכירים, מחסלים אלפי מחבלים. ובלחץ כי אנחנו עומדים איתן על דרישותינו הצודקות חרף כל הלחצים. זהו בדיוק הזמן להגביר עוד יותר את הלחץ, כדי להשיב הביתה את החטופים, את כל החטופים, החיים והמתים כאחד, ולהשיג את כל מטרות המלחמה.
During the October 7 rampage, Hamas kidnapped roughly 250 people. About 120 remain in captivity, and about a third of them are believed to be dead. In an effort to put an end to the war, China has expressed willingness to facilitate reconciliation between rival Palestinian factions. They're scheduled to meet in Beijing this month.
中方一贯支持
China always supports the Palestinian factions in achieving reconciliation and unity through dialogue and consultation, because the reconciliation and dialogue between the Palestinian factions provides a platform and creates opportunities. China is working in the same direction as all relevant parties and is willing to strengthen communication and coordination with all parties to make joint efforts to achieve the goal of internal reconciliation in Palestine.
如有消息，中方将适时发布。
Meanwhile, a Liberia-flagged oil tanker, Chios Lion, was left damaged in a fresh wave of maritime attacks by Houthi rebels. The tanker was seen spilling oil into the Red Sea from its port side. This was not an isolated incident, as another ship, the Panama-flagged Bentley, was ambushed 100 nautical miles northwest of Yemen's port city of Odeha. Footage from the attacks were released by the group on Tuesday.